Yo, what's up? It's Markel Brown, and today we're talking about something that separates the disciplined from the distracted, right? The successful from the stuck. It's the thing that really determines whether you're in control of your day or your day controls you, right? Whether you're in control of your day or your day controls you, and that's your morning routine. Listen, your morning isn't just another part of your day. It's the launch pad for everything that follows. Everything that follows. If you wake up rushing, hitting the snooze button, scrolling on your phone, and playing catch up, you've already lost the first battle. You already lost the first battle. But if you wake up with intention, if you lock in from the start, you take charge, right? You take charge of everything that comes after, because how you start determines how you finish, right? Let's keep it real. Most people don't have a morning routine. They wake up and just react to life. Right? They wake up and just react. They roll over and grab their phone. They hit the snooze 3 times before dragging themselves out the bed. I know, I get it. I've been there. They rush to get out the door already feeling behind before the day even started. Right? Before the day even started. And then they wonder why they struggle with discipline. Why they feel drained. Why they feel unfocused. Why they feel unmotivated. It's not because they're lazy. It's really because they're starting their day on defense instead of on the offense. Right? You're on defense the whole day, so you have no time to get ahead of things. So look at the successful people, disciplined people in the world. They don't leave their mornings to chance. Right? They don't leave their mornings to chance. They don't wake up and see how they feel. Right? They don't wake up and see. They have a system, a set of habits. Right, that sharpen their mindset, their bodies, their focus before the world throws the distractions their way, right? Because here's the truth. If you don't control your morning will control you, right? Your morning will control you, and the way you start your day, that's the way you start your life, right? The way you start every day, that's literally, think about it, how you start your life. That's how you start your life. So the real question is are you setting yourself up to win, or are you stepping into every day already behind? Are you stepping into every day already behind? I want you to picture this. Picture this. Deep in the jungle, right? Deep in the jungle, there was a monkey, right? Who has spent his whole life in captivity. He was born in a cage, raised behind bars, and every single day he woke up in the same small space. Then one day, this zookeeper came who had grown real fond of the monkey. He decided to set him free. He opened the cage, he removed the chains, and he stepped back. But you know what happened? The monkey didn't move. He sat there, staring at the open door. But he wouldn't leave. The jungle was right in front of him. Freedom, adventure, his whole new life. But he stayed inside the cage, just like he had always done. Why? Because every morning for his entire life, he had woken up in captivity. His routine was set. His world was small. His mind had been trained to believe, this is where I belong. Even though the cage was gone, he was still trapped. And this is where most people are today, stuck in the mental cage they built for themselves. Not because they have to be, but because they train their mind to wake up every morning playing small. They wake up and scroll instead of setting goals. They wake up and react instead of taking control. They wake up already behind instead of preparing for the success. And then they wonder why they can't break free. Listen to me. The life you want is right in front of you. The life we want, right, is right in front of us. But if we keep waking up like a prisoner, you'll keep living like one. Successful people don't wake up in captivity. They don't wait for the day to control them. They control the day. If you want freedom, discipline, success, it starts the second your feet hit the floor. So let's talk about how to control your mornings and make winning your new routine. And the first key point I have is win the first battle. Get up without snoozing, right? Get up without snoozing your alarm clock, right? It is the first test of discipline every single day. And whether you realize it or not, the way you handle that moment sets the tone for everything else. Think about it. When your alarm goes off and you hit the snooze, what are you actually doing? You're training yourself to delay action, to put things off, to say, I know what I need to do, but I'll do it later. And that mindset doesn't just stay in the morning. It follows you. You start snoozing on your workout, snoozing on your commitment, snoozing on your dreams. But when you get up and immediately, no hesitation, no negotiation, you start your day with the win, you send a message to yourself. I said I was going to do this and I did. And that's a habit that bleeds into every other part of your life. If you can't win that first battle, how do you expect to win the rest of the day? Challenge yourself. Put your alarm across the room, right? Put it in a bathroom where somewhere you can hear it, that you got to get up out the bed. No second guessing, no snoozing, just action, right? Key point number 2, move your body. That's important. That's important. Activate your energy. You ever notice how some mornings you wake up feeling tired, sluggish, unmotivated, like your body just doesn't want to cooperate, right? That's because your body isn't designed to wake up feeling ready. You have to activate it. Moments like movement isn't just about fitness. It's about that momentum. It's about that momentum. I have a friend that always say, make it translate, right? So everything you do when you wake up and you go to the gym, that translates to everything you do in your life. When you start your day with action, you shift your entire energy. Your blood flows, your mind sharpens, and your body gets the message. We're up and we're getting after it today. And no, you don't need to hit the gym for a whole hour first thing in the morning. Right? You just need movement. Do 20 push-ups, stretch for 5 minutes, walk outside. It doesn't matter what you do. It matters. It matters that you do something, because the moment you choose action over comfort, you've already won. Right? You've already won. Key principle number 3: feed your mind. Right? Feed your mind. Choose what enters first. Right? Most people wake up and the first thing they do, they scroll. They grab their phone, start their day consuming all this negativity and distractions and everybody else's problems. And they wonder why they feel anxious, they feel stressed, they feel unfocused. But successful people, they feed their mind before the world does. They don't start their day with the distractions. They start it with intentions. Instead of waking up and consuming, they wake up and build, yo. They wake up and build. They read books. They listen to podcasts. They speak affirmations over their life. Because the first thoughts in the morning, right, they shape your mindset for the rest of the day. If you start with that negativity, that's the energy you're going to carry. That's what's going to translate, right? That's what's going to translate into everything that you're doing for that day. If you start with discipline, focus, and growth, that's what you'll build, right? So ask yourself, what are you feeding your mind first thing in the morning? What are you feeding your mind first thing in the morning? Key point number 4, set your intentions. Plan your wins, right? Plan your wins. If you wake up without a plan, your day will plan itself for you, yo. It's gonna plan itself for you. And guess what? That plan is usually filled with distractions, random requests, things that don't move you forward. But when you take just 5 minutes every morning to set your intentions, you walk into the day knowing exactly what needs to be done. Not 10 things. I'm not talking about 10 things. I'm not a massive to-do list. Just pick 3 of your non-negotiables. Pick 3 of your non-negotiables. Those are the first 3 things you're going to do in the morning. 3 things that, if completed, will move you forward. Because let's be real, you can be busy all day and still get nothing done. You can be busy all day and still not get nothing done. But if you focus on what truly matters, you create the real progress. So before you start your day, ask yourself, what are the top 3 wins for the day? Then write them down, lock them in, and then make sure you get it done. You don't need to wake up. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. or have some crazy 2-hour morning routine, but you do need structure. You need something that helps you start strong. So don't waste half your day trying to get in the zone. That's why I want you to commit to the next 7 days, right? Commit to the next 7 days and follow a structured morning routine. Get up without snoozing. Number 1, move your body. Number 2, feed your mind. Number 3, set your intentions, right? Set your intentions. Plan your day. Track how it affects your focus, your energy, your discipline. Because I guarantee you, when you control your mornings, hear me close, when you control your mornings, you'll start controlling your life. You can start controlling what happens in your life. You'll stop reacting. You'll be able to play offense. You'll be able to score. You've been waking up in the same routine for too long, reacting instead of leading, surviving instead of thriving, yo. But today that changes. That changes because you're not that monkey in the cage. You were never meant to stay small. You were never meant to be in a cage. The door is wide open. The life you want is waiting. But it starts with one decision, how you show up tomorrow morning. So what's it going to be? What's it going to be? Are you going to roll over and keep hitting that snooze button? Letting your goals sit on the back burner, right? Or are you going to take control? Rise up with intention. Start your day, right? Like the person you say you want to be. You already know what needs to happen. You already know the routine that will set you up to win. The only thing is left is for you to do it. Not next week. Not next month. Tomorrow, when you wake up, when that alarm goes off, don't think, just move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up. Own your morning. Step into that discipline, because the second you stop negotiating with yourself, you stop living like you're trapped. And once you experience that kind of freedom, there's no going back. It's time to break free of the cage. Let's get it. Peace.